Okay, let's get the mic going. Is the mic going? The mic is going. Good. I think. It's all a bit hot over here and it's all chaos and nothing's working at the moment. We'll get going in a minute, I hope. Oh shoot. Come on, come on. Oh, it's... Nothing's not melted here. Oh dear me. Can they actually still do minute? Right. Right. Okay, here we go.
I'm down to like 4:10 and 3/4. It's like, really?
Oh, I know what you feel.
Are we ready to rumble?
Give Bert a second. Depends on how we go on this initiative order.
Hang on, Fantasy Ground's not responding. That could explain why I'm only seeing 2 people logged in. In which case, no, because I need to reboot Fantasy Grounds because it's completely crashed.
Would anyone?
That gives me a minute to.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Right. So my GPU CPU and GPU 63 degrees. The fans are at 78%. So.
Sounds about right.
Okay, now I was looking at invisibility, and it says it actually lasts 5 rounds.
Yeah,
it's more than 10 seconds.
30 seconds, I said.
Oh, okay, 30 seconds. Okay, that's good. Needed to check that.
Now, I'm hoping that I need to check actually. Let's have a look. Core rules, players, powers, time stop. Nope. They haven't uploaded a new modified version yet, so that's okay.
Is anybody else fatigued, by the way?
In real life or in game?
Not in game. Everybody's fatigued in real life, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we took that rest before we went forward, and now I went back and checked. We're at the portals, debating how to, best go through this portal.
Well, don't forget you need an hour's rest to lose a point of fatigue, and at the moment you are. As
We
you
don't
say,
have time.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to cast relief as well. So we've got deflection, and we've got bark skin on as well. But I might lose the relief as well.
See, are we still doing prep?
They've got like a wee
standing
tiny
on the
bit.
portal so no one can come through. Because I'm really nice and said no one can come through, as opposed to what I read. If I want to do really evil, is just have someone teleport inside Rannick and watch him explode.
Okay, but are we still doing prep? Can we take an actual action, or is it just general?
Oh, it's up to you guys. If you're about to do something and then head through the portals, it's up to you.
Well, before I head through the portal, I want to cast invisibility. Yes, I know it only lasts 30 seconds. It's what I need.
That makes sense. We'll do that very last then.
And well, because my first action, there's something else, but I need to cast that, right? I mean, I actually need to roll for it.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's what we did. We rolled to apply the armor. We rolled to apply deflection.
So
I've
I
just
got
fixed fatigue.
So I'm invisible for 5 rounds, starting with the combat round.
Okay, I'm very intrigued right now. Try to.
And I spent the PowerPoints and all that good fun stuff, and I rolled for it. I even got a raise.
Oh, it is working. I wasn't sure. That's fine.
Oh, the alarm's going off again.
Oh,
No, that was no way. That was me just curious if the sound effects were working, and I knew I'd hear that one if it was working. So I do actually. I must admit, I've just thought of something that'd be really cool if we could have, which is basically what I really need right now is an option inside. There needs to be. I wish there was an option inside Fantasy Grounds where you could use the turn counter and move down the turns without it with an option to do not deal cards. Do you know what I mean? So you can still count down powers and stuff as you guys are prepping, but not having dealing cards to you to do
That would
so.
be helpful.
That
right.
would
Here's
make
the
sense.
thing: should we cast Sanctuary to
I-
beat
Well, anyway,
the initiative
okay,
order?
so I'm just going to, basically, as far as I'm concerned, prep work is done. So if you want to continue now, you can. But from this point on, your powers are going down. Oh, utility manager is FGU depreciated.
Did you put on visibility on me for 5 rounds? I rolled for it.
No, you meant to put it on yourself, aren't you?
Am I? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, let me figure out how the hell I do that.
That's okay, I'll do it now. I shall do it now. You
Well, I
got...
probably should figure out how to do it myself, really.
I wonder what is it. I wonder what a utility manager is out of interest. I'm intrigued to know what utility manager is. You probably can't. I keep seeing utility manager is client FGU depreciated. 12.
Do I drop the one on me that's just -4 on attack, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
-2?
That's it.
That's
Well,
an
it's money game.
extension you're running, isn't it?
But I don't know what extension is utility manager. That's what I'm saying. Because it's saying
No, utility manager will be a function
Okay.
that extension is calling.
I
And the
don't
function is
disagree, but
depreciated.
I don't disagree with that, but that's the problem. It's telling me that it's a depreciated function. Contact the forger extension. So
Yes.
offer. But if you don't know what extension it is, how the hell are you supposed to contact them? Anyway.
Well, you just got to go through them one by one.
Okay, I wish I had I forgot to sit here and turn the teleportation stuff on because everything melted. Right, a reader steps onto the blue and teleports into that way
Right, let's
for
go.
your perspective.
Thank you. That is a helpful piece of information.
Okay, which then means I am now going to attempt to interrupt you with an athletics roll. I'm going to stick with the 4. You get to roll an athletics.
Okay, there you go.
You basically step through the portal and see there's someone. There's somebody waiting for you to step through and swinging his sword as you step off the portal. What do you do?
Well, I think that my sword will meet their sword, and I will move around off the portal to the side as I throw off their blow and use one of my own.
Go for it. He is targeted. You hit him with a raise. Roll for
Just
damage.
the way I like it.
Ooh, what's this? This is the. I've got sound effects for this area. Let's do it.
Oh, Rannick's going to be happy.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's good. You shook him.
Excellent.
Which means I have to spend a penny to actually act upon the interruption I wanted to interrupt you with. So I've already spent one of his bennies, annoyingly. And I missed.
Wow.
Can I confirm, by the way, Kev, that these warriors of wrath are humanoids?
No, they're NPCs. Tish. That's their type because of a bug I pointed out I pointed it out that this would happen even before I was told to use it, and it still happens. Warriors of Wrath are humanoid.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us to Dawn of the Drad.
Bloody hell, really jumping ahead.
Did you want to bring Amber through just before we jump onto me?
Yeah, I would have taken Amber through, sorry. Thank you. Ping! And a fox appears. Put Amber over there.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I don't like oh dear.
I'm going to have to interrupt now. Because Amber goes round the corner and sees something unpleasant.
Oh, bollocks.
And then runs away.
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly.
Amber might turn around and cower in my ankles.
Well, that's the point. If I get to beat Amber, she doesn't get a chance to run away. Where's Amber's character sheet? There we go. Amber's got good athletics.
She is a fox.
Amber darts back, basically. Before
Okay, cool.
before
nastiness ensues.
Before nastiness ensues, I need to cheat just to get him in the so I don't forget to use it, so I don't accidentally use him later. So if I go to the combat deck and I'll give him the Ace of Hearts, that's the easiest way to do that. Just moves him up the deck. He will then come round to here and swing his great sword at you. Hitting. Doing. Shaking arena. Back to Dawn of the Drad.
Right, yeah, I step through the portal, I swing at the captain of
Yep.
Wrath, and I miss, and I don't want to Benny Jelsa.
Okie dokie. Jelsa is up.
I'm invisible. I'm going to obviously jump through the portal.
Okay, so it's 2 inches to the portal. So you
Okay.
get to there.
And then I'm going to cast Mind Link to connect with Rannick. And
Okay.
I'm going to tell him, Rannick, there's one immediately in front of you, but be careful. Irina's to the right, and Dondred is immediately on the left, so don't sweep. Come through stabbing straight ahead, and then I'm going to dive through.
That's so the opposite. I'm to the left and Andrew to the right.
Yeah, I was great in a dance line, trust me.
The other left.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
Oh, yeah, I went to dance college. So did I.
I was like, yeah, okay.
It's even more fun when you're actually teaching dance and you have to say left while doing right.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that just reinforces the worst of it.
I can hear you. I can hear your voice. You're in my head. That's
Yeah,
weird. That is.
Rannick, come through, stab.
All right. All right. Keep your knickers on, Sparkle Tits.
And that's going to be my move. On
Okay,
that sword.
unfortunately, before that happens, I need to. I've dealt. People have done things which means they get. People have done things which means they get cards. That means Rannick is not going next. I'm afraid.
Well, the thing being is I'm invisible. I dive to the side, and my mind.
You're absolutely fine.
I
Don't worry
didn't
about
say
that.
any of that out loud, you know.
I am not saying you did. That's not a problem.
It was my fox that caused the issues, not you.
No, not toughness. It's.
I'm just going AFK for a couple of minutes, but if I'm not back in time, I'll just either hit something or go around the corner the fox did if it's dead.
Okay. How many power points is that? That is actually 2 power points. So I need to take that down by. I need to take this down by 2 power points. I need to nip back to that guy and take his down by 2 power points. Nip back to this guy again, and then I can do the same thing again. And then I can just copy the line above. Oh no, once I've applied it, so he can do that, and then I'll copy the line above, even though that's the wrong stats. That's fine. And then we get to Rannick.
Okay, well, Rannick will step through, as he's been told.
Okay, 2 inches to get to there.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use a power because that seems sensible right now. Where's the combat tracker? There it is. And then I'm going to do the other thing I've been told to do, which is hit something.
Your 3 beddies.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. So Snooks will go ahead and step over to here.
Okay.
And then Bert will step on, using all 6 of his inches.
Oh, that was rather clever. That's why you... Yep, that's fine. And you teleport across.
And Bert will attack this guy with his Fanged Falchion.
Okay. But so they basically mean that, east and west as far as we're concerned, looking at the map.
So are these big black things meant to be the tables that we can't see through?
Can you not see through them?
No.
No, they're completely.
I would imagine they are not. Well, that's a very interesting... I would argue that possibly that's the case then. Let's have a look. It's a long chamber filled with 2 rows of wide work tables. So whoever did the line of sight on this, which wasn't me, I hasten to add, is a muppet. Because those are meant to be spells as different as I suspect. Blast.
Yeah, medium blast template is for the blast power.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Because I have a funky feeling once upon a time it was the wrong way round.
It was.
Okay, that's a successful casting of blast with a raise. None of you have the means to avoid that, I'm afraid. So that's
No, you only targeted the people that can't get out of the way.
Here.
That sounds familiar.
She looked soaked on a 6, didn't Yeah, Schnook shouldn't have taken a wound there, should he?
No.
I must have... The psych obviously didn't... It didn't trigger it as a Snoke. Right. You're getting on my nerves. Let's go back to the interesting sound effects. Okay. Let's turn
That's
those
because
off.
he rolled Vigor instead of Soak.
Technically, yeah, but technically it is the same. So, but I know.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. Not that he knows it, but you can avoid any bloody burst template, can't you?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do. So I guess in this situation, I'm actually going to have to leap up onto the table and over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've targeted. Let's cast burst. And it's a failed casting.
How high are those tables?
Don't know. Doesn't
Okay.
say. They were high enough to block line of sight at one point.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Interesting. Oh, that one. Watching how incredibly effective you were at dodging that, I think I'm just going to have to be an evil bastard and do that then. And miss. Cost.
You're terrible.
Oh, crap.
unless they're y'all can see me, because they can see invisibility without effort, then
Okay. Oh, good. The bad guys got jokers, so they get to go first.
you punk.
Okay, so let's try again. Oh, for crying out loud!
Yes.
But
You
Dice,
good,
you're not.
Joker. Now let me curse your terrible rules. That's direct from Desna, by the way.
You've offended the dice gods.
Mm.
It would appear so. That hits.
Oh, it's just unfair.
It is. It's also AP2, but I'll have to manually do that afterwards. Which takes your toughness down to 17, which still just shakes you.
Well, I'll take the shaken for now.
And I have to spend the power points for the AP2, which of course is an additional power point. So that's 2 power points plus 2 damage. That's 4 power points for that bolt. Takes him down to 10 power points. Warrior Raft number 3 is going to do the same thing. He's going to bolt Brannick again. Only because he's at the front. And I'm evil.
Oh dear.
And take off 2 points of armour. That's 2 wounds, I'm afraid, as the second magic missile hurtles towards you with
Yeah, let's try and do something about that, shall we?
erring accuracy.
Oh, that'll do.
Only just.
Yep, right on the money.
Okay, and this one here is going to try again to do what he was doing last time and succeed because of the, fortunately, because of the Joker bonus, which gives him a boost trait upon himself. And I can then copy. Oh, I can't be bothered. Okay, and then this one here is going to walk around this way and conveniently not bump into Jelsa because Jelsa is not stupid enough to stay in the way.
Where did that one start? Is he there?
He was outside your area of effect reach.
He's not actually, because I've got a reach 2 weapon, so my reach is there.
Okie dokie, but that does he hasn't engaged you in melee combat, so you don't get the free attack on him.
No, I was just I wanted to check if he was outside of that when he started, because I've also got first strike. But he was within it. He was within it, so I don't get first strike.
Yes. I understand where you're coming from there. That's going to be that. And that's going to be... okay, and then he's going to swing his great sword at Arena.
How rude.
Indeed. Hitting with a raise. Doing quite a lot of damage. Two wounds worth of damage. Is that accurate? As basically, as he advances towards you, his sword glows, and then he seems to. He also then casts a spell, and instantly he seems to be swinging that sword with even more speed and adeptness than before. And I'm afraid you barely parry the attack, taking damage because of it.
Is the spell effect still on? Because it doesn't.
What, the deflect?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bark skin.
Yeah,
that I put
protection's
on.
there. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's all there.
I was just checking. That's good.
Absolutely fine.
Fine.
I'm just going to bolt Rannick. It's easier. You can't dodge that, you see. That's probably not going to hurt you. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about the. I'm not going to worry about the AP2 on that one. Okay, Rena, you recover from being shaken.
Okay. I had a plan, and then a load of extras joined in on against me, and I'm trying to decide whether I carry on regardless or change my mind. I'm going to carry on regardless. Okay, I am going to do... I presume opening my magic bag and hitting someone is a multi-action.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with the magic bag. So I'm just bringing that up to have a roll. Oh, for pity's sake.
Move you
Why do I never get anything big? I want a bear. Or a rhino.
Can you
Keep
get,
getting a wolf.
Man, but a rhino wouldn't know us from the bad guys, so be careful what you wish
can
for.
you get a bear or a rhino from the back?
Biggest thing I've had is an auroch.
Right.
Well, hey, I have a wolf.
Where do
And
you
I
want it
want
to appear?
on the table.
Ooh, thunder.
Look at you.
Mm.
Well, it means it's going to get more humid before it rains. Oh, someone's knocking at the door. I shall return.
It wasn't thunder, it was just a really loud knock.
Either that or Thor's at the door.
Mm.
Hmm.
I think I'm about to jump forward and do a sweep.
Okay. I see. There. That's fine.
I
I
reckon
haven't got the stat.
I can get there and do that.
Really?
Mm.
That's some jump.
Well, I'll get down off the table and jump back up on the next one.
I see.
Or use my spear as a pole vault across the middle.
It's raining. Actually started to rain. Right, where were we? Yeah, dog on the table.
Up there.
Well, whatever that was, it worked.
Good dog.
Oh, that's a very good. You've got a good attack dog there.
Nice.
Bit of thunder and the mugginess has gone up quite a bit.
Mm.
That's a win.
So was that Thor at the door then?
Yeah, must have been.
Okay. Hang on a minute.
Oh, sorry.
I multi-actioned. And that was the wolf, not me.
Taken. See, this is the problem. Your combat tracker doesn't like going out of order.
Oh. Yeah, that was worth coming back to. Never mind. Carry on.
Londrad.
Shall I just going to be, I think I'll be naughty. Yeah, okay, so here's a bizarre question for you. Let's multi-action, and then for the first action, can we make an occult roll to tell me if the warrior of Wrath Captain is using a magical weapon?
You're all glowing.
Oof, well, the roll's terrible, so I take it not. I shouldn't have the phobia for water, but I should have the phobia for statues. So
Unless
can I?
it's made of water. It's a nice sculpture. Oh no!
There's a statue of water demon. So I can't tell whether he's got a magical weapon or not.
You cannot. They're definitely all magic users, which reminds me, I must remember when they hit on raises because they get power points back.
Oh crap.
What weapon has he got?
He's got a great sword.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It's magical, it's really great. fantastic.
I was going to grab it off him, like if it was non-magical. Because that'll probably automatically succeed if I do that. Right, second action. We're going to hit. Let's hit him then. Let's do a wild attack. Of course, what the delay is when, of course, when you type in wild into the effects tracker, you get about 90 million results.
Because of wild attack, because everything's got wild attack.
In fact, do you know what? I'm not even going to bother changing my mind again. I'm actually going to desperate attack.
It's easier to find.
For +2 to hit.
Okay, go for it. Desperate attack it is. Well, that is 2 damage. That's a hit. That's a wound.
And then I'm going to move to there.
I could have soaked it, not to worry. Okay, you move to there. Righty-ho. Rannick is about to go.
Rannick springs his spear around, moves to the edge of the table, plants the spear on the ground, uses it a bit like a
Pole vault.
pole vault to get himself onto the tables the other side.
That's the athletics roll, especially with that statue watching you.
No problem.
No problem at all.
Now, I don't know why my targeting area isn't out to the reach I should have, but it isn't. I've got the correct thing equipped and what have you.
Because reach is on the carbide tracker, isn't it? I don't think it goes to items.
Right. I mean, the item itself has got reach too, but yeah, I should have it. There we go. So that means all of those are in range. Lovely.
There's some weird targeting things going on, so I just had to clear targets, but yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Don't tell me you've got sweet. Yes, you've got sweet. Right.
I've just taken sweet. Yeah, it spent all of my power points, but I've now got sweet.
Next turn, he's going to get sooty.
Oh, I like that. That was a good one. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh well, didn't get the raise. Never mind.
No one said the magic pass race yet. That's why you're getting no one Betty's out there. Got 3 viewers and none of them said the magic code words. Give Betty's to the players. Oh, that's a wound.
That's more than a win.
There you go. There's a question for the viewer.
It's too
There's a
hot.
question for the viewers. If I deafen people, does it make them harder to cast spells?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, Rannick catapults himself across the room. and then slams down on the end of that table, scattering everything off it, swinging around with his spear, stabbing in all directions. Rah! Check that, you
Indeed.
buggers!
One whole foe is incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, Jelsa's up, I believe. It's once you injured.
Now, how high are these tables? How high are the tables?
Doesn't say, it just says they're wide. So how high is the average table, do you think?
Okay, well, she's only 3 foot tall, and I'm assuming I have to
I was
duck.
going to say about head height.
But I'm assuming I have to duck a little bit, and so I'm going to come out on this
Just
side.
under 3 feet.
What?
Just under 3 feet.
Okay, well that means I just got to duck my head a little bit. I'm going to come around the other side.
Okay. You're still invisible. What the hell? No one can see you.
Oh. Yeah, I can get all 3 of them if I move it just right. I'm going to remove the cone because it makes it hard to remove. And then you got the one right in front of me.
Hope so. Yep. It's gonna have to be. Well, actually, you've got a choice. You can either do selective or hope.
I'm going to be selective. I'll be selective.
But with Radek, he gets a free evasion roll, so you don't actually have to be selective with Radek's in the way these days.
What's against me here?
Pardon? Absolutely nothing. I'm just mischief creating. I'm just pointing out that you've taken an edge that means the party don't have to be selective because you can just avoid it.
Wait, did I miss the one? It gave me a miss because it's Imperial.
That's because he's in melee range. He's in melee range with you, and technically it is a parry.
Yeah, but would he be able to parry not even being in the
So yeah, technically speaking, if a ranged attack against someone in your hand-to-hand is against their parry, not the standard 4. So I'm afraid he just basically avoids your spell casting, but the other two get it. Wound on the first one. He has 4 bennies, so he'll definitely spend a penny on that, I suspect. Soaking that. And the second one also took a wound. He has no bennies, so he will just take the wound.
Now, because I still had 1 move left and I didn't crawl or anything, I can take that move duck up into the corner of the table.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, the Roy of Wrath Captain is no longer shaken. He's going to do a multi-action. First action. Going to fail to cast Boost Trait upon himself for a cost of 1 power point. Second action will stab the dog that just bit him. Killing it. Well, sending it back to its plane of summoning.
Turn back into ectoplasm.
Leave that 1 token because it's not blood. As you see, it would be ectoplasm at the end of it all. Warrior Wrath Captain number 3 is no longer shaken. Okay, he is going to do a multi-action. Oh, I was rereading powers. I was rereading how powers work, and you can stack them. If
What's it?
I was rereading the Savage Pathfinder rules on powers, and you can stack them. If Arena casts Bark Skin on the entire party and doesn't get a raise, therefore only gets to add the +1 effect to everyone, someone else can cast it again, not needing a raise, to get the +2 stepping.
Oh, that's useful.
Aye, that sounds. Aye, I think that's used
So
that
if it's
well.
cast with success, it gives +2 armor, and then if somebody else casts it with a success, it turns into +2 toughness instead.
But yeah, no,
Either way, it still stacks.
it still stacks. So you get two, yeah. So you can basically, that's how you can give people +2 toughness, by having two different people casting the same power on you. So I'm afraid this one suddenly got much better with using his sword as he attacks you.
How dare he?
He's got 4 bennies. Did he hit you with a raise?
No,
No,
he just hit
he
me.
didn't. He didn't. I'll just reroll. I'll spend a benny to reroll the damage on you, and that's pointless. Okay. Boost trait is 2 power points. That brings us down to Warrior of Wrath number 6, who is basically unable to get into it because the captain's in the way. So he's going to come down this way to there.
And I'll attack him.
Go for it. I slipped underneath before I checked it, so that's my mistake.
As he steps in, Rannick, completely ignoring the captain that's hammering on him with a greatsword, just thrusts the spear backwards. Rah!
Rah.
Hopefully gutting that warrior.
Yeah, I'm not the only one here with a mean streak.
Definitely not.
Oh, there you go, splat.
And then he turns back and grins at the captain that's just hit him with a greatsword to very little effect.
Okay, now I'm angry.
I should probably stop feeling sorry for the GM. It's not good for my health.
I'm going to give you a Benny for feeling sorry for me.
Thanks.
Ooh, jokers.
Typical, look at that. Two magic missiles hit, fly towards Rannick, and he's unaffected. But you're up.
Well, these guys are falling a lot faster than I was thinking they would, so Bert is just going to go ahead and continue attacking this Warrior of Wrath captain in front of him.
Okie dokie. Two wounds upon the Warrior Wrath captain. He'll spend his last penny. And so one of them curses you as you cut him. He's now bleeding very heavily.
And Snooks is also going to attack this Warrior of Wrath captain.
Okie dokie. I'm going to have to play the turn off every extension and back on them one at a time to work out which one's getting the error message, aren't I? Schnooks misses. He's got 4. He shouldn't have 4 bennies because we know that, but he's got 3 bennies.
Yeah, no, I think Snooks is just going to let that happen.
Yeah. Actually, having read, unfortunately, the downside of the discovering the bug that Schnooks gets a benny whenever the bad guys get bennies meant I actually read the rules, and Schnooks doesn't get bennies when the party gets bennies either.
That's it.
It's unfortunate. I didn't know that until I read it, so sorry about that. Dondrad, you're up. Oh, the warrior captain.
Yeah, I mean,
I completely
we-
forgot
we-
about his
we-
rending. Hang on. The warrior captain's had. You hit him, didn't you, last round with a rending? So you hit him twice with rending now. So he's got 2. So he has to make his vigor checks. So the first time he made it at the end of this round, yeah, he's fine. He made both his rending attacks, and he got the raise. So he basically is no longer bleeding. Okay, back to you, Don Jones. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
We got one bit of thunder and about 3 rain. The sky is very. The sky outside, the light outside is very strange. Very strange colour sky.
Red sky at night. Orange at night.
Oh, it's really weird. It's obviously it's a sunset going through thunderclouds, if that makes sense. It's a very weirdly grey orange. Can't describe it. Oh my word!
Yeah, so let's confuse him for Rannick. So I'm going to cast blind on everybody except Rannick, obviously.
You're targeting. You just detargeted them all. Did you apply it?
I know. No, I didn't. I'm just. I did a. There you go. I did a block select and got Rannick. I thought, well, that's not very clever, is it?
Well, yeah, but then
yes.
you just middle mouse button on Rannick in your targeting box and it gets rid of him.
So that's going to be that's a raise. So that's -4. Vigor to shake off. Is that right? Aye.
-2 penalty involving sight. Victim automated tracing up with successful to. No. You have to make it strong to make the effect at -2.
Right. So, but you got the raise. So I take it it's -4.
Victim automatically. Oh, hang on. It doesn't say that though. The victim success means the victim suffers a -2 penalty involving actions or -4 of it's -4 of a raise. So the
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you can only ever get the vigor to -2 to shake up. So it's,
That's all right. No, I just wanted to make sure so I can press that button, and then that will do me.
Okay, I'm going to step to the side and duck around this guy. Around the site.
I just closed
I'll
the
have to
mistake.
it's these two. I can get them both in. And I'll use selective so I don't get Conrad. It didn't target the second. Number 3.
Okay, you hit them both. Roll for damage.
Nice.
Did I hit both? I shouldn't have went up against the parry that time. I'm far enough away from it.
Okay, he takes. Oh come on!
Didn't I get the second one because I'm far enough away from him to run his parry?
Yeah, you got him.
Okay.
You just didn't target him, so it didn't tell you got him.
Oh, I didn't hurt him.
Warrior Wrath Captain removes his shape.
Oh, and I was gonna duck under the table. I still had to move that, so I'm under the table.
You didn't end your turn before you did that, though. Maybe I should be mean and leave you in the open. Okay, Warrior Wrath Captain is in front of everyone. He
JJ, get off that.
I think he's just going to have to do. He's just going to have to drop a blast template on himself. Actually, you might drop it there, next to him. Which means he gets to target Dondred, he gets to target Schnooks, he gets to target Blur, he gets to target Amber, he gets to target Arena, and he drops a blast. He fails to cast it due to his injuries. I'm going to spend a penny on trying to cast that. And he fails to cast it. Okay, that's fine. So it only cost him 1 power point. Let's clear the targets.
Well, he cast it just didn't hit anyone.
Oh, he did successfully cast it the second time, yes. So actually I do have to pay the power points the second time. So it goes off to no effect. Okay, that brings us to Warrior of Wrath Captain number 2, who's down here. He's pretty well. He's getting very annoyed. So I think at this point I'm just going to have to check and see exactly what edges they've got, because I've forgotten to check up until this point and see what else. Oh. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't matter. No, they've got favoured powers, but I haven't used any of the favoured powers that they need yet, so that's okay. Right, however, I'm going to do it now. He's going to take 2 actions using his favoured powers. For his first action... Oh, he hasn't got... Why give him an edge? He hasn't got any of the powers to use.
Well, that seems really stupid.
It does rather, doesn't it?
But that's very Pathfinder of you.
He doesn't have any of the powers he could use. Okay, so no, forget that then. He can't cast a spell on Rannick, which is what I was going to do at this point. I'm just going to have to bolt him again, aren't I? Just the once, I'm not multi-action. There's no point. That's a hit. Might go for his magical shakes you. AP2 will shake you.
Okay, I'll take that.
No, it won't. Sorry, I misread it. Because even taking your toughness down 2 points, even taking your toughness down 2 points to 16, it's still not enough, so you're okay.
Okay.
Okay, I am...
I'll do your vigor roll to shake off blind on Warrior of Wrath Captain 2. You don't want him staying blind if he doesn't need to.
Well, he's fine. Thank you. Let's give everyone bennies for Rannick's honesty there.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's still blind. Actually.
No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. No, yeah, he's blind -2 now, isn't he?
Blind and -2.
Yep.
Oh, did you just miss me?
Not necessarily. He didn't miss you. Oh, he hit you, in fact, so he got your raise. He gets a power point back.
He does, but at least I made him spend a penny.
Might make him spend 2 here.
I think I will.
You're up. Oh, hang on, I'll get a vigor check first.
You do, yeah.
A 5 takes it down to -2.
Don't cast it strong though, so there is a
No, I
minus
never
to it.
cast. No, I never cast it strong.
Right.
It just means that a -4, so it takes them 2 successful saves to get rid of it on a race. I'm just making them waste bennies. That's the whole purpose of it. Plus, they can't.
Yeah, every
You
time he
nerf
burns
his
a penny,
ability
he
to
wins.
counter.
Mr. Rannick, sir, you're up.
Right, Rannick is gonna sweep again because he can't see Jelsa, so he doesn't know that she's there. But she did say she was going underneath the table. So do I need to target her or not? I'm standing on top of the table.
Oh, I've got mind link. I could have communicated to him that, you know.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I am going to be very evil and say, because combat is meant to be simultaneous, she is potentially moving to under the table when you sweep, because I'm mean like that.
Okay.
And he'd love nothing better than for you to be the one to kill Jelsa.
Exactly.
That's all a bit.
It's an interesting one.
I'm now going to unleash the power of the spear, and they all need to make a spirit check or become vulnerable.
It's interesting. Mind touch.
Become what? Because it hit me too.
Vulnerable.
Yeah. Jelsa needs to make a spirit check or become vulnerable as well.
For the record, number 3 is already vulnerable, so I won't worry about it.
Okay.
He's okay. He's not vulnerable. Because obviously being blind doesn't affect spirit. Okay, the ones that are vulnerable are marked vulnerable.
Right. So I now need to work out which one's which to make sure I roll the right damage for them.
Well, the easiest way to do that is target them one at a time, isn't it?
Yeah, so if I untarget and then retarget them one at a time, yeah?
Yeah, that's probably the only way to do it, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
If you will pick all these annoying edges that get very complicated.
Right, so that
He's
one...
vulnerable.
He's vulnerable,
he's not vulnerable, sorry.
No, it was Captain 3 that was vulnerable, wasn't it? So he's not vulnerable, so he gets that damage.
I don't think it's going to make any difference when you get a D12 exploding.
Probably not.
But he's not surviving that. Down he goes. Do all the bad guys first, yeah. This one's vulnerable.
He is vulnerable, so he gets that damage.
That's enough to put him down as well.
He's vulnerable, so he gets that damage.
But 2 ain't going to save him, is it? 5 is only going to soak one of those, which is enough to him not die. Basically.
Right, he's vulnerable.
He has no bennies. That's a wound. And the captain was vulnerable because he wildly attacked you.
Yeah, the captain's vulnerable anywhere.
He has 1 penny left, so he might as well try and use that. A 7 soaks 1. So basically both the captains do not die by spending their bennies.
Right, but with so many taken down, Rannick then leaps into the air as he does that massive sweep, and he lands down, and the table collapses under the weight of him slamming down on top of it, which is obviously what's going to cause the damage to Jelsa.
Obviously, I like it.
But unfortunately for me, Jelsa is a humanoid, so I still have to do my favourite enemy bonus damage against her.
Ow!
Sorry, I should have targeted Jelsa, but that should be 15 damage
fine.
on Jelsa.
Jelsa takes a wound as basically Rannick flattens a table on top of her. Unless she can soak it to dodge out the way as the table comes crashing down around her. Which she
And
does.
I scream through the mind link, damn it, Rannick, watch it!
You're bloody invisible!
I've got to give a belly to the invisible person telling someone who can't see them to watch it. I mean, that's just brilliant. But
That statue's talking to you, Panic.
Oh,
no,
that
wait.
just gave me a great idea for a prank to play on Rannick. Oh, I can't wait.
Well, it's been in a slugging match with this. This is the original captain from the other room, and he's still standing.
Yeah, Bert's
Okay,
doing
we'll take the shaken.
Yep.
Okay, Snooks, time to prove your worth here. Or not.
I was expecting the cat to fall over the moment you said that.
Well,
I've
yeah,
actually
so was I.
I've actually got a sound effect for when Jelsa casts teleport at the moment now. I'm supposed to use every time you go through one of the portals. So actually, when Jelsa came through, they knew someone came through, but they were invisible, weren't they? Okay, the Warrior of Wrath number 4 is up next. He is going to take 2 actions. For his first action, he's going to cast a spell upon himself. Getting boost trait. Which cost him 2 power points. For his second action, he's going to attack Dondrad. Missing due to the magical bonuses, but I will try one more time. Missing. Okay, Warrior of Wrath number 5 remains shaken. Warrior of Wrath number 7 remains shaken. Arena's up.
Yay!
Oh, she's casting funky spells.
Give me your PowerPoint.
Okay, nice one. Drain power points. Okay, magic is posed by the target spirit. -2 penalty if they have a different arcane background. I'm sure that's probably gone. I will check that because they got rid of that on spell, didn't they? And anyway, you're both wizards, so that doesn't matter. Success drains 1d6, and the dice doesn't ace. With a raise, you may add the points to your own. This may take you above the usual maximum. Wow, there's no protection against that.
it. So it's resisted by spirit.
Oh, it is opposed by spirit. I apologise. Okay, so I get to make a spirit check.
Leaving a 19.
Yeah, that worked.
I like that spirit check.
You need to roll 1d6. That's how many power points you drain from him.
Oh, come on! That's the second time that's happened. Every time I actually successfully do that and get power points, I end up getting 1. It cost me 2 to cast it.
I do find that very amusing.
Oh well.
That has tickled my funny bone.
That's what makes it for every, these are some great things, but boy, when they are not great, they are not great.
Oh well.
It's like the Mind Link. Every time Rannick takes damage now, I'll have to roll to,
If you get shaken,
Right. You know what? Amber's going to try and be useful now.
Yeah,
Let's have Amber badge.
The humidity, because it hasn't actually really rained and it's trying to, the humidity's just gone through the roof. So
Yeah.
we're at 31 degrees and the humidity's at 100%. I mean, not 100%.
It's as hot
but you know what I
as
mean.
it is.
Yeah, if it was 100%, wouldn't you be swimming?
If it's 100%, it would actually be raining, so it's up into the 80s, I should say.
Okay. These tables, are they ones with legs? Oh yeah, Jelsa was under one, so they absolutely are. Great. Amber is running underneath the table.
Yeah.
Between my legs to get there first. To about here.
Yeah.
And is going to try and make Warrior of Wrath. In fact, is going to try and distract Warrior of Wrath 4 by peeing on their foot.
Okay, I think that's still going to have to be an athletics check, don't you?
That's fine, absolutely. Well, I thought I'd do something different for a change.
Yeah, why not?
you probably need to give that box to.
I'd love to. That's really strange. I'm trying to work out what I just did there that caused that depreciation message to come up. Because all I did was I targeted an NPC.
Ooh, you got it.
Altitude.
No, the attitude's not on. Okay, do you want to distract them or make them vulnerable by urinating on them?
Let's see. I think I'm going to distract them, as I don't know if they're going to draw the first action.
Okay. Yeah. Amber scampers over, disappears under the table, and the Warrior of Wrath looks down in the middle of a fight, wondering why his right boot is soaking wet. Okay, and Arena's up.
Well, in that case, just to add insult to injury, Amber will then, when dogs have done a wee or something, they then try and scrape soil over it.
Yeah.
Amber's going to scrape dust over this thing and then run off.
Okie dokie. Let's treat that.
Can that be another trick?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool.
Oh, well, you've got the double whammy. I suppose you're making vulnerable this time.
Yes, I will.
Actually,
He'll pee on you.
You made him vulnerable and you shook him as well.
Pee on you, scatter pebbles and dust all over you, and then run off.
Isn't creative combat supposed to kick in, actually?
It is, yeah.
I don't know why it didn't.
Have you not got it switched on?
Oh, no, it has been up to now. Because you saw... Because setback appeared earlier. It must not work for NPCs.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh, well, there you are. He's shaken. No difference.
Excellent. And over here...
Yep.
Not a lot happens. Obviously, my tricks are...
Yeah, I mean, that guy has boosted his fighting and, he's using his magical prowess everywhere. Okay, the Warrior of Wrath number 4... Hang on, Warrior of Wrath number 4 is... Where is Warrior of Wrath number 4? I've lost him.
It's the one that's been peed on.
Yeah, he's been peed on and stuff.
He should have been shaken. Why didn't it kick in that? He should have been shaken.
Yeah, it says he's shaken.
Well, I've just turned on shaken.
Oh, have you put it on the wrong one? No. Yeah, it's put it on the Warrior of Wrath. It's not put it on the right one. It's put it on the wrong one. God, which one has it put it on?
It should be on this one because he should be. No, I don't know why, but the shaken didn't apply, but everything else did.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
He's still shaking anyway.
He is indeed, isn't he? Because he failed that. Well, yeah, there you go. Amber basically completely nobbled Warrior of Wrath number 4 from acting this round. Okay, Warrior of Wrath number 5 remains shaken. Warrior of Wrath number 7 is not shaken. Okay, what they got equipment wise? Don't think they've got anything helpful here.
Yeah, so Warrior Wrath 4 is shaken.
Excuse me.
How weird is that?
Yeah, no, Warrior Wrath 4 at the moment is shaking their foot to try and get the pee off.
Right. Okay.
It's just typical when you're fighting a well armored dwarf. What's worse that can happen? Somebody pees on your leg.
Yeah.
These guys are really limited in what they can really do to you lot, which is not a problem because you guys are ridiculously powerful at this point, and that's how it's meant to be. I'm just going to bonk the blue bloody blazes out of Rannick. Missing and missing. Actually, I wouldn't have done that if I known he was blinded. He probably would. But it's a moot point. If you couldn't see you, it'd be a bit hard to blind you. So that's for crying out loud. This is the round of inaction. Okay, well, I didn't get to do a lot that round. Don Judge, you're up. Right, Tower Party just stands there going, or I can't see anything.
Ow!
Or ew.
Indeed.
Right,
Okay.
the
Just
dwarf
because
is
they're
riddled.
shaken, they could still shake off. They could still attempt to shake off being blinded, of course, doesn't it?
They can, yeah.
So that gets rid of that one. Rory of Ref 7. Did I roll for him? No.
Are you having a bad day, aren't you?
Fails. Yep. Okay. That's fine.
So Warrior of Wrath 4 looks down with amber bees in his leg, and it was a bad choice to look down because the sword comes down from above, or the hatchet comes down from above.
Okie dokie. Well, yep, being distracted and vulnerable, he doesn't even see you slice that axe into his
As I
torso.
take a wild swing from above.
Death from above.
I hate to break it to you. You're a dwarf and he's human. It won't be from above.
It's above to me. It's above me.
Okay, I see. What you
Merely waist height for him, but
Yep, you bury the axe into the side of him. He cries out in pain and anger, and continues shaking his right foot. He's shaking if you want to barrel past him, of course, or you can just stay there. That's up to you.
no, I'm going to stay here. I can still heal if I can heal from here if I have to.
Warrior of Wrath Captain number 2 remains shaken. Hang on. 4 minus. Oh no, he's not going to make it because the wounds still apply, even though the blindness doesn't. So getting rid of Right, you're up.
Eventually, I will finish this guy off. I promise.
It's all right. I was the first one here, and I'm still in the original combat.
Elsa's just ducking around and staying the hell undercover. She shakes one here and there, but
But what's obviously happening is you and Schnookums are laying in such a heavy barrage of attacks on this guy. He isn't able to act. He is having to spend all his time defending your attacks. That's what's happening here. Because he's not attacking you.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
All he can do is fight defensively because you two are just hitting him so many times so fast. He's too shaken and taken aback to actually act other than defend. That's a good excuse. There you go.
now you know I'm under the table, Rannick.
Well,
What's
the
left
table's
of
been
it?
flattened.
Rannick's going to go on hold because he says, right, Spartacus, I'd quite like to hit the bad guys now. I can't see you. Will you bugger off and tell me when it's all right?
I'm going to the other side of the table, Rannick. Actually, I'm going to step out from under this side of the table.
No, I'm going to don't bugger off.
You don't know where she's going. You don't know where she's going, unfortunately.
I know I don't.
And that lowers his figure, what, 2 die types?
Yes.
And then I'm going to step back.
No, he does get a chance to resist that, doesn't he? Lower vigor.
I don't know.
No, you get a chance to shake it off at the end of each round.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to duck back into this alcove, and I'm hiding in the cubby space.
Please don't end your turn yet.
I'm not.
Because I've got to apply the effect.
I don't know, you know. Does lower vigor not have an instantaneous duration?
It does. Knowing enemy's trace have a
Right,
duration
okay.
of instant and lowers the selected attribute. A victim automatically tries. It's basically like blind. They get a
Same
chance
as
to shake
blind,
it off,
aye, blind, okay.
which is why she picked vigor.
Having a bad day, and he's going to.
Well, I didn't pick Vigor. Vigor is what the wand is already charged with. It's the only one I can.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. It just happens to be the thing you have to roll to shake things off.
Yeah, that was a
It's a
very
bit of a
clever
blow
use.
for morale.
Indeed, that's also toughness -2, of course. So that's vigor.
And it didn't eat up any more of my power.
Yeah. Okay, now, yeah, Ranik is requesting interrupts. You can.
No, I ducked all the way into this.
Okay. Go for it, Ranik. You're up. Are you sweeping?
Yep. Oh,
You
yeah,
turned before I was supposed to.
Delphi didn't get out of the way.
Chelsea didn't get out of the way. However, the fact she's got her magical deflection. Well, fortunately, I mean, the invisibility technically doesn't apply, but at the same time, I'm going to be nice and allow it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to hit her, so the fact that she, what I'm trying to say is her invisibility means she sees it coming, ducks out the way, and you're not distracted by the fact you didn't know you nearly hit her.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be screaming in the mind link again. Damn it, Rannick!
I told you to get out where, you daft airpuff.
I'm flipping trying.
Try harder.
Please.
Which one was that? That was that one. He's got one Benny left, so he's going to try soaking that.
Ooh.
-2 doesn't apply, so that turns it into an 8. So he's okay. That's a wound on the last one, which is this one here, who has no bennies. So he takes a wound. Okie dokie. That means Chelsea was the end of the round, wasn't she? So it's a new round.
And I already changed it. No, I had already changed it, but that's okay.
Okay, your first strike's going and your boost fightings are going to expire.
I will maintain boost fighting, but I will not maintain first strike.
There we go.
And you know what? He's going to sweep again because he's assuming that Jelta has been sensible and backed out of the way after that last.
Sweep away.
Yep.
She's invisible. You don't know where she is.
She's only 3 foot tall, though. It depends on how high he sweeps.
Well, that's what. That's what I'm putting it. That's why I'm allowing the invisible penalty to stand, because he's not sweeping at your height. Ouch.
As Rannick is, even if I could be seen, I'm mostly invisible to him because I'm below his line of sight.
I'm just going to say ouch on that one.
I softened him up, Rannick.
And that's another ouch.
I can move as well, but I'll wait till next turn. Rannick will spin round and see the 3 behind him. Haven't you lot finished them off yet?
We're just keeping them from ganging up on you.
Thanks. Very helpful.
I've just realised something I should have done at the beginning.
You find a gap in his defences, Bert, and basically that fanged falchion ducks in under his parry and digs deeply into the captain, who crumples in a heap.
Finally.
Nice one, Bert. Very good of you.
And is it possible for me to swing over here next to Irina without
Yes.
being in her way too much?
Yeah, logically, yes.
In that case, Schnookums is going to jump up on the table, come over here around behind the guy, and bite him on the ankles.
Go for it. Targeting applied.
Or not.
+2 gang up bonus on both of those, of course. Which I'm not sure will make any difference, but
No, the parry's 7.
no, it won't make any difference. That's okay. He's got 3 bennies. Okay, Warrior of Wrath number 4. Remain shaken. I can see how the rest of my fight's going to go. He's got boost. Oh no, I should have boosted Spirit. Damn it. I'll remember that next time. Oh, yes! Shaken, removed! Oh well, I know what I'm doing. Actually, I might go the whole hog and drop a large one on him. That wouldn't make any difference. Medium blast template it is. He drops a fireball at his feet.
Wow.
Simulate himself.
No, he didn't get targeted. Arena didn't get targeted. Okie dokie. Blast. Try that again, shall we? Nope. He fails to. Well, he casts the fireball. It detonates at his feet, and all of you are okay.
It would hit all of them because it's an area attack. It doesn't go against their parry. Just to be. Oh no, the deflection stops it there, doesn't it?
Deflection still kicks in. Yeah, he needed a 6. Yeah, he needed a 6. So that's another 3 power points spent. Brings us to Arena. As the fireball detonates around all of you, you'll dive to the side as it goes off.
I don't know. Is deflection a cover bonus? No, probably not.
If it's okay with you, Amber's going to go before I do. And Amber's going to run up here and nip his ass. Would you say that's an athletics test or a fighting test or what?
It depends. Are you trying to cause damage, or are you just trying to?
No.
Be
Just trying to
athletics
distract
then?
me.
I mean, you can. Yeah, I'll lose athletics, just because you're going to.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, that's another creative combat roll because definitely doesn't work for NPCs, which for some reason. Roll. He's shaken.
Okay.
Distracted or vulnerable.
Vulnerable because then I want to hit him.
Okie dokie. Now you can hit him.
Have you got fast tests on?
I do have fast tests on. Why?
I just wonder if fast test is stopping the.
He doesn't normally.
Fast test is what should automatically roll the creative combat for me.
Yeah. Well, I shaken
What
him
do
and
you-
he was already shaken. Doesn't that mean he's wounded?
He does. That's what I've realised is not a. That's what's happening. Shaken effect from fast tests is no longer working. But I didn't do an
Yeah,
update.
so fast. Yeah, so fast test. I suspect is your candidate for
I suspect it needs.
something going
Yeah.
wrong.
In all fairness, I deliberately didn't run the update because I took so long to get my computer working because it was going. It's hot that I didn't run the update. No,
It's
my computer
hot.
was
I'm
like,
not
it's
playing.
hot. I don't want to display to both screens now. I'm just not going to display to either screen. You're going to have to turn me off and on again. And I did. There we go. Anyway, Josie, you're up.
Well, this one's engaged with Dondrat, but I'm going to soften him up, or try to soften him up.
Somebody obviously forgot to tell Jimmy Bunker we were playing today because no one yet has said the passphrase to give Benny's thing.
That only takes him down 1 die type on Vigor, but it takes him down 1.
That's this one. If he
Yeah, the one
fails
he
a
kicked.
spirit check, which he certainly does. I'm not even going to worry about putting it in. I'm just going to go Vigor -1.
So, did I wound him then?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
That's okay. They've just got resilient, I think, or very resilient. That doesn't work, Tavis, if you say it. But if any of the 3 watchers say it, then it does work. Now, if you changed your name, I wouldn't have known it was you, mate. You are too honest. Dondrad, you are up.
I've just realised I could have ended this fight a lot quicker if I'd have cast Counter Strike on everybody. So
I'm not
Yeah, just
entirely
like-
sure how everyone sitting down and playing a computer game would have ended the fight quicker. But
Yeah.
is that the helicopter one? Oh no, that's the Steam one, isn't it? Counter Strike. But one side are terrorists and one side are special forces.
yeah,
'Cause they get
it just
CS
meant every
back.
time you rolled a miss, you'd have been.
What's that old Sega
Something like
console
that.
game? Because I didn't have a Sega console with the helicopter in it that had something strike in it. It looked really cool, and I wanted it. It was the only time I ever wanted a Sega console because of that one game.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
mine's
the way,
great.
Randy,
Go for it.
Jelsa isn't invisible anymore.
Okay. Right.
Well,
Now
so much
that
for
I've
that
got
excuse for
the
trying to
key,
get her out of the
can't
party,
I?
huh?
Bloody hell.
I don't believe this. I'm wild attacking and feeling self-conscious because the statue's just about to bounce on me.
Is my multi? I wonder if my multi-chat's not working today.
But we get jokers. They get jokers.
Oh, that's jokers everywhere, isn't it? Jokers everywhere, and not a joker to spot.
But Rini still goes first.
Rini still goes first. Yep.
Okay.
Right.
I am going to take a potion. And then smash him in the face with the potion bottle after I've drunk it.
Okay, so you drink a healing potion, which heals you.
Uh-huh. I must have an unarmed attack in here somewhere. Yes, there.
Didn't forget to turn on multi-action.
I already did.
I'm sure you did. You hit him with a raise. Roll for damage. You smack him in the face with the empty potion bottle.
Oh, something. Oh, it is.
And as the bottle smashes in his face, breaking into lots of little glass pieces.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh,
Forget the really powerful sword.
Smack.
Just use an empty potion bottle.
Yeah. You
That's
knock
so
him out.
cool.
He's not down. He's not incapacitated. He is knocked out, of course. Right. Is Amber up to any good? No good.
That's a bit. That's a glass vial you just shoved in his eye.
In fact, actually, I know it says knocked out, but I'm not going to treat that as non-lethal attack. Having a glass bottle shoved in your face. Amber, can stay there hiding if she wants.
He's probably just going to jump on his head and bite his ear, like worry at his earlobe.
No problemo. Okay, well, even with the Joker bonus, I don't get to unshake. That's not fair. Dondrad, you're up.
I'm going to carry on wild attacking.
Did it always show what the effects were in text underneath the combat tracker? Because I don't remember seeing that before. I'm sure it did, but I can't remember. You might not see it as a player. I'm going to have to go back and watch some of the older streams. I need to run the update and see what they fixed. That's a hit.
Oh, can you believe that? That's definitely getting pennied.
So you swing the almighty hatchet and hit him with the flat of it. Okay, that's
But
a
he got
wound.
him on the backswing.
You got him on the backswing. That's a wound with the backswing.
This guy's got to die.
Rannick's here to save the day, or if it's Rannick here because it involves movement, obviously just critically fail and land on his backside.
So yeah,
We're still on a table.
he's going to go under over and say, "Do you need a hand there, Stunty, or shall I just leave him for you? What would you like?"
Oh, get him, hurry up, get him off. He stinks of piss.
Oh, all right, I'll get him.
You're supposed to roll a 1 on the 10, not a 10, on the D12, not the 10. You know the rules. Oh, hang on, he's not using the Dragon Slayer sword. That's why.
No, I'm not. I'm using the Spirit Dude.
Okay, I do.
There you go.
Do you believe that is the end of combat?
Kitchen. Put it in kitchen.
I hate to tell you folks, but no, it's not.
Why's that?
Because unless there's a door out
I would
here,
have
we're
to
going to
go-
have to go backwards.
Well, yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is there is no more fighting in this room.
But didn't people bail out in the first fight, bail out right to the right and go through the portal on the right of the room? So is there another room that's a
Yeah.
duplicate to
So
this
we'd
on the
have to
other
go
side?
back to the beginning and then take the other portal.
Unless
Right.
they come through and block the room that we're just in.
But first, don't we want to search
Well,
this room? There might be a hidden door or something. Meantime, I come over here and punch Rannick right in the kneecap. Watch where you're swinging things.
Watch where I'm swinging. Watch where I'm swinging. I was watching where I was swinging. You weren't anywhere to be seen.
Good girl, Amber. Good girl.
Is there any doors out of this room?
I'm going to investigate this statue here.
Yes.
You need to watch where you're standing. That's what you need to do. You're going to turn bloody invisible.
You need better
You're not-
situational awareness. That's what you need. And she walks away and she goes and checks out these alcoves.
I know the map shows the statue, but the description of the room, as far as the room description is concerned, that statue doesn't exist.
Okay.
That's okay. I've been pretending it doesn't exist since I got here. It's not there. It's not there. I have to look at it. It's not there.
Is there any indication what the purpose of these alcoves on the
Yes, I did. I did say, didn't I? The one you're in right now is filled with all matter of alchemical supplies and large barrels, whereas the
Cool.
one in the middle contains a single huge vat of what appears to be twitching, foul-smelling flesh, which, of course, the
Ew.
one time someone. Rannick got close enough for me to actually use that. He went and shook everyone so they couldn't actually do anything with it.
And then in this third one?
Same again. All matter of alchemical supplies and large barrels. Oh dear.
Okay, there's the large barrel, and so there's a third one.
Hurry up and rain and get rid of the bloody.
The
humidity.
third one was gooey flesh stuff.
Yeah, the middle one was.
Oh, I
Doing
thought
The one on each side is barrels. The one in the middle is gooey flesh stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, alchemical stuff, you guys might want to come and help me check this stuff out.
Yeah, we can have an investigation.
Anything we like.
At 20 past 9 at night, it should not be 30 degrees.
No.
Even when it's raining. God.
I'm jealous that you've got rain.
Well, it's just, no, you're not, because it's just drizzle, and all it's done is push the humidity through the roof.
Oh, okay.
And
As
my,
Rannick
GPU,
stalks
and my
away from
GPU
Joe.
up 10 degrees.
Wow.
My GPU is now running at 78 degrees, and we're only doing fantasy grounds. It's not exactly anything taxing. And my fans
Fantasy
are up to
grounds
nine-
is actually hard. My
It is-
computer has
it is-
issues every time.
It is since they moved it to Unity. Unity's not the best of, not the most resource-friendly things. My fans are running at 92% of my GPU at the moment, and I
Well, everybody says that, but then again, we do have line of sight we would never had before.
exactly. Yeah, I agree.
To be calculated on multiple clients at the same time, live.
Yes. But I think that's local calculation, isn't it? Rather than my machine having to calculate it and send it out. I think
That's
these
what I
days-
mean.
Yeah.
That means your own computer has to do it all.
Yeah. All I know is that basically having the computer right by me is okay, except when it's really hot like this and my CPU's going, I'm at 80 degrees and your legs are just 2 inches away from the glass.
After Jelsa said her bit, and she's run off, Rannick will stalk back round the back of the tables over to where Arena and Berta are and say, "You two would back me up, won't you? I mean, she can't complain that I might have hit her when she were bloody invisible, can she?"
You've got a point.
I thought so.
If you're invisible, it's kind of your responsibility to stay out the way of sharp, pointy things.
Aye, bloody gnomes.
Yeah, but I know how Rannick swings that thing, and it's really hard to stay out of the way of it.
Also true.
That is kind of the point of it, isn't it? Point. Hey, I made a funny.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything. Remember that.
So hadn't we better loot this place like really super fast and then get out of it?
And Jelsa hears the mumbling back there, and she tells Rannick, "I'm a gnome. I can complain about anything I want."
I don't think you can be right about it, though.
The real irony about that is completely true.
Yes, it was a cat, JJ.
I thought it was a gnome.
Well, maybe it was a gnome polymorphed as a cat.
Indeed, Irene. Right. Obviously, at this point, I am going to have to say that by this point, I'll be turning off all your powers. Mwahaha.
Right, so any of these lot got anything useful?
Oh, then the mind link's still running because that's 30 minutes. Yes, in fact, actually, well, you've done it before, haven't you? So where's the party sheet? That's not the party sheet. That was tokens. There's the party sheet. There's inventory. There's encounters. Come on. Come on, encounters. Where are you going? There we go.
I mean, do the captains of the guards carry magic weapons, or are they just mundane
no,
swords?
They're all fighting wizards.
Yeah, they're all fighting.
They're all Eldritch Knights. Eldritch Knight. Oh, hang on. I didn't notice that they were Eldritch Knights twos, and the link's broken. So I'll have to check that out later and see why that's broken.
Ah, so they could have spent hard points for extra damage.
I did not know that. Aren't you lucky?
See, one of these days, somebody's going to attack me with a big sharp sword, and I'm just going to take it off them. I've decided.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. There were 7.
If it's a normal mundane sword, I can just take it off them.
Cool.
Well, not take it off them, but
There were 10.
be nasty.
There was one from the other room, wasn't there? There we go. 10 mithril shirts, 10 spell books, and 10 great swords.
Mm-hmm. Wonder where that's all going.
Oh, no, that's only great.
Well, get ready to be encumbered.
Yep, I'm ready to sort it out again.
£156 weight.
You know, Reedy, it always boggles me how you managed to fit so much stuff in such a little bag.
Elven magic.
Yeah, it's one of those women things. I've seen it before.
Right. How come you can't do that then, Sparkle Tits? Is that because you're a gnome?
Because she's smaller
I
than
start patting around my pouches and going, well, I can carry what I can carry.
Well, obviously, anyone can carry what they can carry.
Well, I told you what the problem is. She's smaller than the bag.
Oh, I suppose that could be it.
That
Hey,
bag
man.
would swallow me whole. Don't you realize that, Rannick?
Hey, would we still be able to hear you when you're inside?
We have the mind link, Rannick. I can always connect with you with the mind link.
So the bag is bigger on the inside. I wonder who made that.
Okay. Yes, because that's a likely way to wake up.
So now what then? We go and see if any of those buggers went the other way.
Better had.
Right, I'll go take a look.
I'm pretty sure they have, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, okay, that's fine. What I need to do now is... So I just need to sort a couple of things out in the background, sorry.
Are we grabbing any of that potion stuff in the south?
What, the liquid flesh?
No, the other one.
The
I just
alchemical
wondered. Jelsa's the expert on that. I just wonder if she was going
Oh,
to.
the okay, the alchemical stuff.
Because at some point she has to make a magic item. I don't know what it is, but
Right. Okay, that's fine. So, sorry about that. I was just sorting stuff out in the background there. Okay, Rannick has. Yeah, I definitely should have put the program in the portal teleportation. Rannick! Oh, hang on. Here we go. Rannick stepped onto the teleportation icon, didn't he?
That's a very subtle sound effect.
The mind link was for 30 minutes. Has we already gone beyond?
Yeah. Alright, if I hit number 2, it should work. It's okay.
The Rannick's just going to come over here and guard the other portals.
Let me go back upstairs.
Dondrad teleports.
so I take it we do have to do.
2 of us can get in here at a time. So.
I don't think we've searched the bedrooms. You know that.
There you go. I'm just going to teleport all of you because I'm nice like that. And finally, the last one comes through is Schnooks.
Where
Where's
are we now?
Conrad?
Oh, there.
So we all just going to jump on this at the same time.
I don't need the dog one.
You reckon we should?
I don't think we can. It can take that many of us at once. Oops, sorry,
I think I
Jill.
said I was looking at it. I think you could possibly get. Hang on, wait. Let's turn the grid on for a
You
second.
said 4 before.
Just,
Yeah,
you know, Irina, Amber, and I.
Maybe it was being nice. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4. I did. Yeah, you can get 4 on it
Well,
once.
if you guys want to go through first with no warning, it's fine. Stand back here.
Okay, did anybody else understand what she just said? Because that came all broken to me.
It came out broken to me. Yes.
I said
She can go
they
through,
all.
and then I think she
Fist.
said when we go through, then she'll turn invisible and come through and get in the way of all of our weapons.
Ignore him. He's rude. What did you say?
Oh, I always ignore him, but I was just
Honestly,
wondering
been
if he
cruel 'cause I've moved Dondrad on it.
if he wanted to jump through and all you guys just jump through blind and that's fine.
Well, you're welcome to go through first, but if they start chopping up the magical flashes that happen, don't blame us.
No, that's fine. You guys can go first. I don't want to steal your thunder. And she sits down on the floor and sulks.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Look at this.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind stealing thunder. I like heavy metal.
Good choice.
Is there such a thing as light metal? Says Panic as we teleport. I thought all metal was heavy.
Right. I'll read the description for everyone once everyone, on the assumption that you'll all see it once you get through. The polished granite walls of this large chamber are covered in spidery glyphs. The ceiling rises 25 feet in height, where a mural depicts a red-headed woman holding a flaming ransor standing atop a burning tower of stone. Swords and ransors rest inside the shallow depressions in the walls, glowing faintly to illuminate the chamber. The east side of the room is a solid wall of billowing black smoke, which is interesting because that means that basically what really should be there, and I'm going to lock tokens at this point for that very reason, is what really personally should be there then, if it's billowing black smoke, should be an illusionary wall, I believe.
Oh, and before Jalissa steps on the portal, she can look at Bert and she goes, "Do you want to go first?"
No. Ladies first.
Oh, we can go together.
Tra la 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 la.
So that's the easiest way to do that, because if it's meant to be black smoke, so you can walk through that. It's just, do you know what I mean? You can't see through it, is what I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
Oh, in fact, actually, it gets even better than that. Hang on. What? I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay. So, swords and rancers rest inside solid depressions in the walls, glowing faintly to illuminate the chamber. The east side of this room is a solid wall of billowing black smoke. Okay. The wall of smoke separating this room from Area K6 is a very decoratively illusionary wall, spirit roll to disbelief. But it told you already it was, do you know what I mean? A solid wall of billowing black smoke. Oh, I see. Yes, it's the
Right.
that's
But
wrong.
it's an
Yes.
illusion. We get to see if we
Yes.
can see through it or not.
Yes, I tell you the problem. The problem is, and I'm going to have to fix it. The problem is whoever did the line, because I did, as I say, I didn't do the line of sight for these maps. I just nicked them. Whoever did the line of sight originally didn't actually draw the illusionary limit wall in, and then treated tables as walls. I'll have to fix that. That's why we play tested. Halls of Wrath, LOS fixes. Note made. So yes, you don't know the wall to the north is actually an illusionary wall yet. But let's have some occult rolls anyway, because I'm sure the magic heal types will want to be doing that. And in the meantime,
The rest of us stepped on the portal.
yeah, that's why I'm giving the sound effects, because I'm nice like that. I'm also going to unlock tokens because you don't know it's an illusionary wall to the north. There we go. So, with the occult rolls, the occult roll determines that the glyphs on the walls represent various forms of evocation magic, particularly those involving fire or the creation of magic weapons. Likewise, the weapons embedded in the walls include 2 great swords, 2 rancers, and 2 long swords. Each of them is glowing continuously, providing light equal to a torch.
I wonder if these are rune-forged weapons.
No, maybe.
Investigate one of the weapons then.
Don't we need a rune-forged weapon?
Which one? The rancer, the great sword, or the long sword?
Great sword.
The great sword. It is a damaging great sword.
Oh.
Well, this is magical. It's extra damaging.
Unlike all those other great swords you found in the other guys had, they were accurate great
Yeah, but
swords.
can we tell if they were forged at Runeforge? It's specific to Runeforge.
Yeah, exactly.
And
They appear to be quite. The one that Irene identified would appear to be a damaging great sword, and that is all.
Well, let's have a look at this Rancer thing, whatever it's called.
Okay. That the rancers appear to be accurate rancers.
I'll report that too.
They do seem to be embedded in the walls, but they do appear to be magical weapons, yes.
So they're embedded, are they takeable? Or
Well, you can try a strength check to pull one out the wall if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the great sword out of the wall.
He's still showing in Discord. Did he just accidentally close Fancy Grounds, or did his computer melt?
No, it just closed for me.
Oh, that's helpful.
I don't know what. I will be back in a moment. I got a great big error message and it closed.
It was the great big error message?
I don't know. It was just lots of error stuff.
Oh, right. I was curious. Was it a Windows error, or was it a console error? You know what I mean? The Fancy Grounds.
It was a console error on Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Ooh, it's probably too hot reboot from start error.
Hmm.
Anyway, Anyone wish to? If anyone wishes to examine the walls, they can make a spirit check. Seeing as I told
Oh,
you.
Yeah,
Rannick,
Yeah, I'm
Rannick
gonna-
Obviously,
wants
the
to-
solid wall of billowing black smoke, I should say.
Yeah, I was trying to move Rannick up to the wall of smoke when everything crashed. 'Cause Rannick was going to go and just see if he could hear anything through the wall of smoke.
Okie dokie.
I was going to try and grab a greatsword off of the wall
Be my guest.
Which
because it's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I can't help it. I'm vowed.
so
I'm vowed to
shiny.
look.
Are you going for a great sword, perchance?
Yes, because I'm vowed to look as Gorum. That's why I've got two bloody swords on me that I don't really need.
Rannick, you can't hear anything. Jelsa's being loud in the background.
Joseph, where's this? Which wall? Where is the smoke?
Near Rannick.
The east wall, which of course, as far as you are concerned on this map, is the north wall.
Yes, okay.
You bloody shut up. I'm trying to listen to see if there's anybody behind there that we could maybe sneak up on. Oh, Paul.
So what does it take to be able to tell it's an illusion? Because I got
Spirit check.
No.
Can I have a strength check from the dwarf, please, for the greatsword? And it's a spirit check, Jelsa.
An athletics check.
Strength check.
Strength check.
It's embedded in the wall. You've got to pull it out.
Okay, that's a saving throw, right? Okay.
Jelsa, that's an illusionary wall to your north. Sorry, to your east.
And now, Doc,
we've-
you shall be
yeah.
king of all England.
Oh, hang on.
I
hang
can
on. Yeah.
I can see it's illusionary.
You can tell it's illusionary, yes.
So I'm going to poke my hands through it so that Brannick can see that there's nothing there. Wave my hands around.
Right, so you're waving your hands through some smoke. Well, I could do that too, says Rannick, waving his hand through the smoke.
If someone's on the other side of it and it grabs you, it's going to be your own fault.
Then I'm going to keep going.
This has already gone through.
Think happy thoughts, Rannick, and you can see.
Hey, let's start the combat.
Anyway,
Jelsa, you're up first.
Oh, I see a big ugly thing.
A wide
then I
avenue
just-
flanked by crimson stone pillars runs down the centre of this chamber. Runs down the centre of this chamber. The ceiling's arch is 60 feet above and seems to be made of fire. At the centre of the room, a huge 7-pointed star made of silver is engraved into the floor and surrounded by a circle of low burning flames.
Yeah, when Jelsa says, I see a great big ugly thing, Rannick, standing on the other side of the smoke, is just going to say, you know what? There's no need for personal comments. Thank you very much.
No, because I stepped through the smoke, and I can see it, and I get to go first, so I'm diving back through the smoke and going, Rannick, there's a big ugly thing in there.
Okay.
Is there really?
I don't know. We've seen those big ugly. They look like lizards with horns and claws, and they walk on 2 legs. And she's babbling now.
T-Rex.
That'll be a demon.
Will you just shut up? I've had it up to here, says Rannick, putting his hand about 6 inches above Jelsa's head. With you making up stories and complaining about things and having a go at me for just trying to do what I'm supposed. I've had enough of you.
There's a monster on the other side, Rannick.
Yeah, whatever.
But she
Okay.
said, did she say it's horns at one point? Is that not like demon things?
Then when it eats you, Rannick, you can't blame me, and I will tell Amico you were being stubborn.
I'm being stubborn.
Anyway.
Okay. I'm going to come up to here and I'm going to push Rannick through there.
Ow!
By the way, I'd like to point out the last time we saw a demon thing, it was just an illusion. So.
Okay, so can Rannick see what's on the other side of the smoke now?
Well, you might have to just go a bit further forward so you're through the smoke. But that's where you got pushed through. Anyway, Bert's up because we are technically in combat. So.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So a reader technically can't push you through yet, but I'll pretend. We'll just say that's happened. But anyway, Bert, you're up.
Arena would
Sorry.
have gone before him anyway, so.
Bert is going to kind of walk over here to this smoky wall and he's probably going to stop and listen to see if he can hear like Rannick screaming to come help or something. And Snooks is also going to come over here and do the same.
Rannick is, as he goes through, sees it. He's just going to say, "Oh bugger! She was telling the bloody truth, weren't she?"
Okay, so
Hello, you.
Okay, so what happens is obviously Irina comes up, pushes you through. This happens. Obviously, from a narrative perspective, one of the creatures is actually higher than you on initiative, but logically, for the sake of logic, I'm putting it on hold. So as you get pushed through and realise it attempts to interrupt you, getting it too. So you get to act first.
Yeah. Okay, what's Rannick going to do with that? Let's go with... As Rannick stumbles through, sees those two, he is going to pick up rapid fire, grab his bow, and try and shoot both of them. Both of those things.
Yeah, that's what they look. That's what it looks like. Gee, lucky. Go for it.
Okay, so now I need to target both of them. And then... You didn't say there was more than one of them, did you, Sparkle Tits? Rannick shouts back through.
I always saw the big ugly one sitting on the star.
I didn't roll my extra die. Let me... So I only hit one of them, but I will Benny that. Oh, I still only hit one of them. I hit it very well, though. Maybe I hit it with both arrows.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I was reading stuff in the background there. You hit Demon's Rock, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's have a look. Dog's Ruin. Haven't got to do that yet. Bloody hell, that's quite ridiculous. Innate powers for each size spawns. Okay, it doesn't appear to have any immunities whatsoever to your arrow attack.
Hurrah!
So it dies instantly.
That'll do.
Donald the Dread.
Yeah, I'm a bit distracted by pulling things off the wall at the minute.
You successfully pulled one out, didn't you? Sorry, I forgot
Yeah.
to. So what I need to do is go to the party sheet, go to the inventory, and add a one.
The last thing I need is another two-handed sword, but I can't help myself.
Yeah, one damaging great sword to Don of the Dread. There we go.
All right, and then I'll sing a song about it because that's what we do.
To give you a Benny for actually having created a song and spending a whole combat round doing that. Okay, Demon Vrock number 2 is going to, let's see, he's not going to do the Dance of Ruin because that won't be.
Do the Dance of Shame instead.
Oh, 5 inches. Okay. So in that case, it's going to move first. To there. And then do 5 inches is that. Okay, so that's Rannick targeted, Schnookums targeted, Bert targeted, Jelsa targeted, and Ariga targeted as it... What's the difference between a limited free action and... A limited action is an action it can only do once but it takes an action, doesn't it? Whereas a limited free action is something you can do for free, but once.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the rock screeches, requiring all of you to make a vigor check
Okay.
or be stunned.
Is that an area effect attack, or is it just everybody within that range?
Everybody within 10 yards of it is just basically.
Right. I was
have
just
their
checking
ear-
whether I could avoid it.
No, it's not air effect. It is literally a sonic
Yeah.
attack that basically makes your eardrums bleed. Actually, where are we? I'm probably. Is this?
Ooh.
We're in here.
Ooh, we've lost. I've lost my trait bonus. What did I do wrong?
You shouldn't have lost your trait bonus. Oh, you
It
know
says
why?
Halls of-
That's because the statues are watching you, and your halls of trait.
Ah, right. But the statue penalty isn't there. It just says Halls of Wrath give me +0.
In brackets, phobias watching statues, halls of wrath. Net by effect is +0.
Oh, right, yes, so it is. You're right.
Okay, so Giles has made it, Rannick's made it, Arena, Schnookums and Bert need to make vigor checks. Be stunned. Arena's Ring of the Iron Jaw saves her there. And the fact she's in the Halls of Wrath.
Let's go ahead and spend one of Snookums' bennies to re-roll that.
Certainly. Schnookums is going to respend one of... Oh, there you go.
Oh, well, never mind. Okay.
Got
Snooks is
animal
stunned.
sensitive ears, so.
Schnooks is stunned. How horrifying. Right. Okay, that's the Vrock's limited action. So if it does something else, it does count as multi-action, doesn't it? Well, it could have. I forgot it could actually be further. It could fly. It's going to get to there, and it's going to attempt to claw Rannick. Hitting, doing. Cool. That was nearly a 12, but it rolled off it. Basically, this thing flies at you, screaming as it comes towards you, and then claws you as it flies past you, catching you. But fortunately, you are protected by your armor.
Hurrah.
Right. Okay. This is where it even gets interesting.
Yeah, something with a name like High Lady sounds like probably
Yeah,
dangerous.
I don't think I've got. Well, I do. She does have all her own sound effects. So she basically comes charging out, and shouts something, which not all of you will understand. So I won't worry too much about that. Because I don't think I've put... yes, I have put Thessalonian in there. Shout something in Thessalonian. She's moving very, very fast. She's
No,
like a blur.
I didn't need to roll that, sorry.
She's like a blur as she moves. And I think, and she's clever enough to know this, yeah, she knows she's out of range of that, so she won't do that. Instead, what she will do is bolt Rannick. It's a hit with a raise. Yeah, she does hit you quite nastily there. 4 wounds.
4 wounds, it's just 3 there.
Yeah, that's before I took off the AP too.
Ah, I'll try another Benny.
It's a full PowerPoint. It's a full PowerPoint bolt, but you know, if it hurts, it hurts.
Yeah.
She.
Well, it's saying it's got AP +3 already.
Mm.
No, that's Rannick's toughness. That's not the attack.
Yeah, it says toughness 17, armor 3 plus 2, minus AP plus 3 equals 14.
That's
So
interesting.
it did take into account the AP.
It should have done. Also, actually, you should get the +6 damage. So let's retcon that. Which means you soak it.
Which means I soaked it on the first one, and I didn't need the second Benny to soak again.
I agree. There you are, have your Benny back.
Thank you very much.
Because she hasn't got smite on that box.
No.
I think that's badly coded. I think that might be bad coding on her. Let's have a look. Yes, that's bad coding. I'll need to fix that. Although I might keep it that way because that means every time she casts the spells, the AP kicks in. But it's actually bad coding. Yeah. She doesn't have the thing that says her weapons are causing AP. You know what I mean? It's doing all her attacks at AP.
Yeah.
I can fix that. I'm going to leave it broken for now because it means I don't have to do AP2 all the time.
I mean, for it's because it's an NPC, just increase the sub attack. Or just add it to the weapon, straight into the weapon.
A new round begins. Okay, the bad guys get to go first. He does some very unpleasant things, I seem to recall. Where is he? He's back here. Okay, I think at this point, he's actually going to stay put. And he's going to multi-action. For his first action...
Yeah.
For his first action, he summons... For his first action, he summons a creature.
Oh, bloody hell.
I hear him over there on the other side moaning, and I'm telling him, I killed his soul.
You said there was only one Sparkle Tits. There's 4 of them now.
Inches would be... Not 10 inches is... That's 10 inches range to there, which means I can hit it about there. A large burst template. Bang. Yeah, oh well, it's going to hit the rock as well. Okay, so as the second action, so I don't actually need to worry about the effects of the multiple actions because they both don't require dice. Okay, anyone in the template who doesn't evade, so everyone under the template gets a chance to evade.
By doing what?
Agility minus 2.
Agility minus 2?
It's evade rolls agility minus 2. Rannick's rolling athletics there, but that might be because he's got an edge.
No, sorry, it should have been agility.
Yeah.
And Schnookums is stunned. Does he get an agility check at all?
Benny,
That's a horrifying
what's
thing
that
to
a
say.
minus?
No, Schnooks can't because he's stunned, alas. Oh dear.
How come I got a minus 3? Oh, I've got the income. Oh, I didn't drop my backpack.
You haven't had a chance yet, technically, have you?
No, you could probably get an agility check because you can still defend yourself when
If
you're
you're stunned,
shaking.
you're prone.
Oh, you're stunned. Oh, he's KO'd and dribbling. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So, now, the room...
I'm pennying it one time.
Okay, the room Schnooks is in.
Nope, not my day.
Okay, so the room Schnooks and Jelsa is in. I seem to recall it was 25 feet, wasn't it? Okay, so Jelsa and Schnooks take 2d6 plus 2 damage as basically fall to the ceiling as gravity is reversed. The rest of you jump out of the area of effect, which actually does stay there, doesn't it? Interesting. Or does it? anyone in the area doesn't fail to
It's
be crossed.
just
So it's after it's anyone who enters the template after it's created falls upwards. So
Huh.
How long does it last for?
Yeah. Okay. So that's quite interesting. So,
I don't think he heard you, Tav.
I did
How long does it last for? All right.
Oh.
until it vanishes.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so, well, you don't necessarily know, that's the thing. So anyone who did evade it, logically does get to position themselves outside the template, don't you?
Yeah.
Can I go through the barrier to do that? Can I go there?
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
you know it's illusory because you pushed Reddit through it, didn't you?
Yeah, I was annoyed with them bickering. I figured it'd stop the argument.
Okay, is Schnook's going to attempt to soak that damage by landing on his feet?
Yes. Actually, no, that is a wound, isn't it? Sorry, looking at the wrong spot. Yeah.
That's okay. Does he want to try again? He's got 2 bennies left.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do one more.
I'm afraid,
That's what
obviously.
I'm afraid of. Yep.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Okay, Schnooks. Jelsa's shaken. Schnooks is wounded as basically gravity reverses and finds themselves they're on the ceiling. The Vrock is in a better. The Vrock, however,
What a feeling.
The Vrock, however, is in a bit of a worse state because he's in the 60-foot hop road, isn't he?
Yeah.
So the Vrock basically is in a bit of a bad way there, as he's basically splattered all over the ceiling.
I mean, that's quite brutal to take out one of your own people. Just bugger off.
I don't think they've got great morals.
Rannick, you're up.
No.
Okay. Well, let's
Sorry.
start with.
I've got to move it.
Kev, I need to go to work now, but I know what I'm going to do. I can just tell you, and then you can control me. I'm going to turn into an Etin and use my Rune Shield Hatchet to attack things for the rest of the combat.
Okie dokie.
So, have fun, guys.
Righty-ho.
Take care. Stay cool.
I will. Cheers.
Rannick, you're up.
Yeah, could you set the boost shooting to 5 rounds, please? Thank you. Right, so Rannick is going to start knocking arrows to his bow and say bugger a lot. So hang on, I need to set that as well. That'll do.
It's getting really back. It's getting more and more humid. Right. Yeah,
And then some more.
that one just disappears.
Okay. Then the second part of my multi-action just goes against one of them.
Okay, net result of all of that is 2 wounds.
And then Rannick will move behind there.
You're going to hide behind a statue that's watching you.
Is that a statue or a pillar?
They're all statues. You should know
Oh,
by
yeah,
now.
those all 8 of them are statues.
But are they statues or are they caryatids?
They're still statues.
Yeah, but if I'm behind it, it can't see me, so that's all right.
You just keep telling yourself that. Yeah, but all the other 7 can.
Yeah, so Rena wants to turn into an Ekin.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's what the bad guy looks like.
Ooh, bad girl.
Yeah, indeed. Right. Arena
Or
wants to
maybe
turn
bad binary, I don't know.
Arena wants to turn into an Etin. Alright, God, that's how many power points that is. God, she's got too many powers. Actually, rename them all, of course, which is absolutely fine and really cool, but I can't see which one is shape change. Shape change, animal spirit. Okay, so an Etin is. She didn't get them. An Etin is size 4, so size 4 is 11 power points.
Yeah.
And
Rena
she's
would
doing it.
put the extra power points in to make it the extended duration.
Yeah, interestingly enough, she's got her power points wrong. She doesn't. She started out as a sorcerer, didn't she?
Yeah, so that's 15.
Sorcerers start at 15, do they? Okay, that's fine. So then she's taken power points once, which would get her to 20.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah, no, it's just she had wizard power points as well, and she doesn't actually get power points from being a wizard because you only get.
No, but she does get 5 power points from
Amber. Yes,
Amber.
I agree with that. Yes. So that takes her down to 9 power points. No, but the point is she had 10 more power points than she technically should have done.
Ah.
Which it's my fault because I never noticed up till now.
Arena turns into an Etin.
Arena turns into an Etin. Etins are size 4, which means I need to increase her space to 2. Then I go into my tokens and find an Etin, and we'll do that, and she turns into an Etin. Okay, let's turn around. There we go. That brings us to the bad guy. You, for some reason, was targeting an invisible. Okay, so I am going to go. I'm going to move down to here. Again, moving at blurringly fast speeds. And basically, yeah. I do believe that is a. Now, is that from her on to gear she has got? That's quite nasty. Okay, she casts Burst. Apparently, it's basically Cone of Cold. You get to evade it, so you're not targeted. However, Bert and Rini are hit by the Cone of Cold, doing 2d6 damage. Not 2d6. That should be 12, not 18 points of damage. That's the limitation. So Irina's unhurt, but she then takes 2d6 damage, which I'm just going to run manually because it's safer that way. Maybe not for Bert, bear me. Bert takes 13 damage, which is a wound. And the 5 saves that. Bert dives out. Bert and Radek dives successfully out of the way from that one. And how many power points is burst? Power point of burst is 2. Okay, that puts me down to that. That brings us to Donald the Drad. There's still another great sword in the war. Two great swords, 2 long swords, 2 lancers. Sorry, 1 great sword, 2 long swords, 2 lancers left in that.
No, I was just trying to figure out whether this is going to work for an area attack spell or not.
You can be casting Dispel.
No, I'm gonna have to run through. I'm gonna have to run through that area of effect, aren't I?
Okay.
Oh well. Let's be a bit cheaty then. Yeah, I'll move to there. I'll multi-action and move to there.
I can't accept that move.
Why?
Well, because you'll hit the wall when you get to there.
It's the wall's not there. I'm teleporting, crossing the astral plane.
Are you?
Yes, I'm going to teleport.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Teleport through it, because otherwise if I cross the area effect, I'll fall onto the ceiling, so the only way I can cross it safely is to teleport through it. That all went quiet.
Right? Is that loading?
That's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
There's special. Teleport is not one of the ones that causes interesting retaliations. So you get to there.
Yeah, it's the reason why I'm teleporting and I'm using the cloak of Mountebank. So I'm stepping in, I pull the cloak over me and I disappear in a puff of smoke and reappear there.
Oh, I can do that, can't I?
And then for my second action, I think what I'll is I will launch Pale Lavender Lloyd Ayute Stone.
You're going to launch the... What?
No, you're really confused, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, basically acts as a wand of absorption. Nah. Basically, if you cast the spells, I just get you. Spells don't affect me anymore. I just get power points for them. So if you cast spells at me, I go, thanks very much, power point. That's power points for me.
What are you using to do that?
An Ayute Stone.
Oh, iron. Oh,
Pale.
Oh, yeah.
Pale
So
Lavender Epsiloid Ayute.
So you've got it orbiting you.
Yes.
Now, I'm stuck up here on the ceiling. I can walk along the ceiling, but if I move out of this range, I'm going to fall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Move out the area of effect, you will fall. Yes.
But I saw that bird has already moved, but Snookums is still here, so I'm going to step over here, and I'm going to pet Snookums and soothe her and tell her it's going to be okay, and I'll spend the extra power. And that gets us 24. Does that get me to the other side of that star with Snookums?
And then some, yes.
Okay,
I did the wrong thing. Let's try that again. There we go.
I
That
want to
puts
get
the wall the
back.
other side.
Because I've got to go based on what I remember of the room. And I wouldn't have. I saw the big monster in the middle. I'm trying to get behind the monster. I can only go as far as the wall I saw.
Yeah, but I'm just curious. And does it save you, or do you end up inside the wall?
No, because I wasn't. I was casting behind the circle. I only go to where I saw, but I can go up to 24.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
target was within 24 inches.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not disputing that. It was just if you went the whole whack, you'd be in trouble. But yeah,
Yeah,
there we
and
go.
Snook yeah, I was just trying to get behind the big ugly monster.
Yep, so you basically you both you and Schnooks teleport to there. Yes.
And that's my action and my move.
If I wanted to be really evil, when Arena made herself large, she put herself inside the area of effect. But you're up.
Okay, Bird is going to turn to her and go, you know what? I'm tired of you running all over the place. I am going to cast Summon Ally.
Ooh.
I am going to summon a Sentinel. I'm going to spend 1 power point to give it the Formation Fighter edge. I'm going to spend another power point to give it plus 1d Strength for a total of 10 power points, and then I'm going to spend 10 more power points to summon 2 more.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
And I will be binning that. There we go. So I will be summoning 3 Sentinels around the High Lady Wathofarsis.
I think these tokens look suited for the Sentinel. Oh, hang on, that last one should have been on your card, not like that.
Yep, that works. And basically what you see is the spirit of a lion, the spirit of a tiger, and the spirit of a bear all appear next to her.
Oh,
Oh my!
put the wrong tokens on there. I'm going to have to change
No,
it.
it's all good. It's all good.
Hang on, why am I getting an error when I open up the Sentinel? Window control, data byte type mismatch on path link, and they've obviously done something. Script execute. Okay, I think that point. Okay. I think, given the fact that those constructing sentinels are causing an error, I think that's a logical point to leave it for today. I think a bit early, but I'm getting with those console errors. I need to go and fix them before we carry on, because that's going to cost me no degree. Oh, lady,
You will be resetting Benny's next week.
After the fight, yes.
Good, because I don't have any PowerPoints.
What Kev just said was after the fight, so no, he won't be resetting Benny's until after the fight's over, is what he said.
Yeah, so I don't have any PowerPoints.
No, you spend them now. I will reset them. Don't worry, because I always forget that I've been that mean, and I will just do it anyway. So, is everyone happy now?
Yep.
There we go. Leave it there for next week. Right, I think we'll leave it there because I'm getting some interesting console errors, and I'm going to have to go and fix them. So, hope you enjoyed that. This is funny enough, actually. This is actually the. It turns out I didn't realise this is actually the fight you need to do to get your next advance.
We're gonna win, so we're good.
That
Might as well
means
give it to
you'll
us
be
now.
legendary at the end of this, won't you? So we should.
We
Yeah.
were legendary when we started, but nobody recognized that yet.
So we should leave. I'll leave it there because I'm having those console errors bother me, and they're going to cause no end of problems, especially when you try and control them. So I know we're technically in the middle of the fight. So
And we want Irina herself here when we go through the
exactly. So
Yeah, and it'll be it's baking hot as well.
yeah, I'm at the point where I'm losing the will to live, and I might have another shower. Besides, I've got chores to do, so I think it's a good place to leave it. Thank you very much.
Is it supposed to cool down there this week, or?
No, my understanding is it's supposed to get even warmer.
Oh man, and you guys aren't used to it. I mean, it's about the same here as it is there today, except for the humidity ain't quite so bad. But I do have a wall AC. I don't have central air. And, you know, I've learned a long time ago all the little tricks to keep it as cool as possible, so I'm comfortable. And I don't think our humidity is as high as yours from what you're saying.
It doesn't feel so bad as it did earlier now. So obviously, inside always feels a bit more humid than outside when you sat next to a computer as well. But
Yeah, even I'm running it at the moment. It's 27 degrees.
Good night, all.
good night,
This
all.
guy
Right.
is
Good
welcome
luck.
to the temperature contest.
Looking at my CPU stats, it's time to turn my computer off anyway. So take care, one and all. I'm off ski.
Right.
Yep, with hot computers, hot weather, that's the place to leave it. We shall come back next week. If you watched that and enjoyed it, see you next week. I do have Deadlands on Sunday, I believe, at 2 o'clock UK time.